The next time you are in a wreck in New Orleans, a private company is more than likely to respond. Agents who have no arresting powers.
Yeah, and while they get to the scene much more quickly than police officers, some say the rapid response could lead to bigger problems down the road. Here's WDSU investigator Travis Mackle with Road Blocked.
A fender bender on Elysian Fields Avenue in Gentilly.
Call just came in for a vehicle accident at 2411 Elysian Fields Avenue.
And within minutes of the 911 call, an SUV labeled OSS pulls up to the scene. Not police, but a private agent working for a private company called On Scene Services.
So she requested not to get a report?
And people in New Orleans should get used to this because it's becoming the norm. With record lows in NOPD staffing, the department made the decision in 2023 to outsource traffic accidents to On Scene. In the first 3 months of 2025, OSS has handled over 3,300 wrecks, charging the city $190 per accident worked. On Scene Services has banked more than $627,000 this year alone. The company's founder and owner saying the service is rock solid with response times under 15 minutes.
This is a first of its kind program in the country. We've been very, very successful with it. Can it always be improved? Sure. And we're always looking to tighten up corners where we can improve efficiency and accountability and service.
Because some say the service is lacking.
He asked me what happened at first.
Britt Benoit's fender bender in Mid-City was handled by OSS.
Call 911, then On Scene Services shows up, which I wasn't even aware who they were. They didn't really explain who they were.
The wreck, he said, where both drivers claim the other is at fault. And Benoit says he's dealing with the fallout.
Not really sure if insurance is really hinging on these reports, and that makes me kind of wonder too if they're just like, OSS report is probably not very useful at all.
Lawyer Megan Kiefer, who handles traffic wreck cases, has the same concerns with the privatization of police work.
But now what's been created is you have a dispatcher that sends out a private company that really has no legal authority to act. They're essentially a glorified documentarian at this point when they respond to the scene of the accident.
Is that an insult, or how do you take a comment like that? Someone saying that y'all are documentarians?
No, that's the essence of what we do. Is we document. We are the neutral third party. We're there to service the public. We're there to help you, if you're involved in an accident, get in and get out and get on with your life.
OSS agents cannot arrest you. They can't detain you. They can't even force you to stay at the scene. They have no police powers. Zero. But owner Ethan Cheremy says under his contract with the NOPD, all reports issued will hold up in court and with insurance companies. OSS agents do issue real NOPD item numbers at scenes, and they're starting to wear body cameras.
Do y'all give the body camera video to the people involved in the crash?
It is our intent to be able to do that.
The NOPD telling WDSU Investigates that On Scene handled about 10,000 calls for service in 2023 and 2024. And so far in the first 100 days of 2025, they've handled more than half all traffic accidents. On Scene's contract was for 2 years and capped at $3 million. But so far, they've billed the city over $2.6 million and are currently working on a 6-month extension while the NOPD locates more funding as On Scene is set to exceed its $3 million cap by summer. But
The bigger problem, like I've always said, is what happens when you get to the scene of the accident and it's not really a minor thing, where something really does call for police work, when there is somebody who might present a danger to the community.
2-vehicle accident.
On Scene says their policy is to immediately radio NOPD for help or backup. That includes if they suspect a driver is drunk or impaired in any way.
I'd say I don't have a number offhand for you on how often NOPD is called for backup on calls, but it does happen probably at least multiple times a week.
But Benoit says that's not what happened in his case.
There was also another thing on my accident report where he put me and the other driver were possibly suspected of alcohol use, which I'm pretty sure was just an accident. But dude, you're filling out an accident report, and this is pretty serious stuff, you should make sure you get everything right.
And they corrected that for you, you said. When you called them and told them that, they corrected
they've
that.
told me they've corrected that, but I've never received another report, so I don't know exactly what has been done.
Which leaves a bad taste in his mouth. On-scene services, you're starting to see them everywhere. A private company handling traffic accidents on public streets in New Orleans.
Are you hoping the city will continue
Sure,
to move
obviously,
forward?
this program works, and it works well.
So a couple of more things. OSS tells us all agents hired are former law enforcement with some type of police training. As for Britt Benoit's claims that an OSS agent claimed he was impaired, they say it was a paperwork error and that it's been corrected. The city and NOPD now need to decide on if they extend OSS past the 6-month extension, for how much and for how long. Back to you.